That's better. Been working on these little bandsaw boxes, and when it comes to cutting out the insides of the drawers, naturally you cut the front off, you cut the back off, but then you have to cut out this middle section. Now I could, and I have, run this through the bandsaw just like this, but look how thin that is, and then when you cut this away, this is not that stable. So what I've decided to do, I use this block of 4x4, which has been around for probably 15 years. I put a stop on it, and I'm going to double stick that, and then I'll be able to run it through my saw. When I get to the end, this stop block will push it through, and it'll work just perfectly, I'm sure. I'm not going to try to get these perfectly smooth inside, but like this groove I will try to knock down just a little bit. I want to get it somewhat smooth in case I want to use flocking, or I may line it with some cork leather. And I have also just painted it, so that's what I'm going to do. You can watch me sand. When I make these bandsaw boxes, the insides can be a little bit rough, and you could sand the living death out of these things, but like that groove, if you can see it, that's hard to get rid of, and I don't like it. So I found this cork leather, comes in different colors, and I like it. So I started using it, and here I'll show you how I do this. So this is contact cement on both surfaces. It smells to high hell, so use a good bit of ventilation. I've got a fan going back there, and you don't want it to stick. I mean, it'll come up, but if you can help it, don't let it stick till it's right where you want it. So I get that edge lined up. You can see it's a little long, but that'll press into the corner. I want that first edge perfect. And then I'm pressing it on that side. And you know, usually if you're doing this with laminate or veneers, you're using dowels, but you can't do that here, so I use paper. And that keeps the surfaces from touching, and I can pull it a little at a time. Obviously I test fitted this first, so let's see how it goes. Just keep pulling it and placing it, trying to keep the edges as lined up as I can keep them. Pull it out a little bit more. And now, when you get to the end, or near the end, I like to get the bottom set first. Pull this apart so I can line that edge up the way I like it. Hope you can see that. And we're good. And then I just, They say use a J roller. Well, I don't have one that small, so I just use my fingers. Make sure it's pressed down. It's going to be durable enough. But there you have it. Now, some of these have a black background. Some of them have a beige background. I use my Milwaukee pen, and I just colored the edges on the brown one so it looks nice and black. And it looks pretty good, I think. So you could use whatever color you want. They have blues, greens, all different shades of browns. Looks good. Coming up on the end of these bandsaw boxes, I've got these tiny little knobs on there to help you open the drawers up. But I wanted to point out, when you cut the bandsaw box, you're cutting all these pieces out of a solid block of wood. And so you want to make sure that you keep the grain running the same way, right, when you put these together. And so then when you get the drawers in place, everything looks like it's supposed to. But if you work too quickly, this can happen. Dang it. That does not look right. So I will cut the front off of this. Carefully. Turn it over. Glue it back on. Probably have to put a spacer on the back so that it sits flush with this again. Dang it.